Hello students, welcome to all of you. This is our second lecture on chapter 1, the Earth as a Planet. So earlier in this chapter we discussed about the facts regarding the Earth, and today we'll discuss about the realms of Earth. The diagram that I showed you in the earlier lecture was just related to that only, in which I showed you the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere in the same diagram. So in the realms of Earth, I will discuss with you the major components of Earth. So the Earth is composed of three main parts, that are lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Let's discuss one by one. First is lithosphere, which is the land portion of the Earth. So it is the solid crust of rocks on the surface of Earth on which we live. It consists of two layers depending upon the constituent minerals. The first layer is the sial. Since it is made up of silica and aluminium, we give that name to this layer. So this is the layer with silica and aluminium as a predominant element, and it is constituting upward 20 kilometers of the crust. Then the second layer is sima. That is a layer with silica and magnesium. That's why given this name, silica and magnesium, from the initials of silica Si and magnesium Me. So this layer is present below Sial up to 25 kilometers below that. On the continents, Sial is present over heavier sima, but beneath the ocean, Sial is absent, since the oceanic crust starts from deeper in comparison to that of the continental crust. That's why it is absent in the oceanic crust. The land occupies 29% of Earth's total surface area. The most of the mass of Earth lies in the mantle and the remaining is in the core. The major chemical components of the Earth as a whole by mass are iron, silicon, magnesium, nickel, sulfur, titanium and aluminium. So these are the major chemical constituents of the Earth as a whole, combining crust, mantle and core, all three layers. Then the second realm of the Earth, the major realm of the Earth, is hydrosphere, which constitutes the water portion, the portion covered by water, and it is constituting 71% of the entire Earth's surface. So due to 71% of Earth's surface being covered by water, it is called a blue planet. Hydrosphere consists of water covered portion of Earth, including oceans, seas, lakes and rivers. Water exists in solid, liquid and gaseous forms on Earth, which circulates through water cycle in various realms of Earth. Only 3% of Earth's water is fresh water. Third realm is the atmosphere. Atmosphere, as we know, is the envelope of the air surrounding the Earth. The Earth's atmosphere, extending up to 1600 kilometers around, contains 21% oxygen, 78% nitrogen, with traces of carbon dioxide, argon and other gases, along with the water vapors. The atmosphere acts as a blanket that prevents us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of sun and retains the heat radiated from the Earth's surface. So there are 5 layers that constitute the Earth's atmosphere. Sorry, let me correct the spelling. Troposphere, Troposphere, troposphere. It is the lowermost layer of our atmosphere. It extends upward to about 10 kilometers above sea level. Most of the atmospheric phenomena occurs in this layer. The air pressure drops and temperature also drops when we move upward in this layer. So basically the temperature falls when we move upward in the troposphere, and most of the atmospheric phenomena occur in troposphere. Our next layer is the stratosphere. This layer, as the name suggests, stratosphere, extends from the top of the troposphere to about 50 kilometers above the ground. The ozone layer is found in this layer. In stratosphere, the temperature rises as we move upward. It is opposite to the troposphere, where we were finding fall in temperature as we moved upward. So here it is a rise in temperature as we move upward. Commercial passenger jets fly in the lower stratosphere due to less turbulence, since the name suggests stratosphere. So it is basically a static layer where no turbulence or very less turbulence is there. So commercial passenger jets fly in these lower layers of the stratosphere due to lesser turbulence. The jet stream flows near the border between troposphere and stratosphere. And next layer is the mesosphere, which is the layer present after the stratosphere. It extends upward to a height of about 85 km above Earth's surface. Temperature again in this layer drops as we move up. The air in this layer is too thin to breathe. Next is the thermosphere. And the next layer is thermosphere. So in this layer, absorption of X-rays and UV rays from the sun raises its temperature to about 500 degrees Celsius, but still it feels cold due to thin air. It extends up to 500 and 1000 km, and auroras, aurora borealis and australis, occur in this thermosphere layer. Next layer is exosphere. It is the final frontier of Earth's gaseous envelope. There is no definite boundary of exosphere. The atmosphere in this region is with rarefied hydrogen and helium gases. So these were the layers which were present in our atmosphere. After that, we discuss about the shape and size of Earth, which in detail we will be discussing in the next lecture, but still I give you a brief review of this. What is the shape and size of Earth? Like earlier, the scientists used to think, and people also used to think, that Earth is of a perfect spherical shape, but actually it is not a perfect sphere. Earth's shape is described as an oblate spheroid. Since we discussed earlier also this thing, that Earth is a bit having a bulge near the equator, whereas it is having a bit of compression towards the poles. So it is the shape that is named as oblate spheroid. It is slightly flattened at the poles and with a bulge at the equator. This type of shape is called the geoid, meaning Earth shape. So the typical shape, Earth shape thing, is called a geoid shape. So this is about the Earth for now. We will be discussing the shape regarding the shape and size of Earth and rest of the things in the next lecture. Till then, just go through it, revise it, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you so much.